Welcome back to Good Day Columbia. Time now is 7:36, and Microsoft's, I should say, flagship gaming console is only 6 months old, but has stiff competition from Sony forced their hand. Our resident expert, owner of That Computer Store in Irma, weighs in. Steven Miano, we're talking about a price drop. The Xbox One was once $500.
Yes, $499 at launch.
But no more.
No more.
How
well,
much is it now?
Yes and no more.
Okay.
Right. They have a new box set coming out at $399. They're dropping it $100.
Steven, that is a big price jump. We're talking
slashing 100 bones off the top.
Right now, why would they do that?
Well, basically because it costs too much money for a lot of gamers. You know, the PlayStation 4 came out and it started at $399. The PS4 has outsold the Xbox One by 2 million consoles, and it's only 6 months into the big arms race.
And we do have video of that Xbox One, so you all could check that out. And so that's the reason why they're doing that. But that's a lot of money that you mentioned for gamers to dish out $500 to play a game.
Yeah, it is, and that's the problem is when you buy that for $499, you don't actually get any games with it.
Right.
And they do have some bundles now where you get a game and some other stuff. Right. What they're basically doing is they're dropping the Kinect, and we've talked about the Kinect before. That's the cool motion control. You know, I want to talk to my Xbox. I want it to, you know, open TV shows for me or record stuff for me or connect me to my friends on Skype. They've said all along it's an integral component of the Xbox One, but the gamers have spoken, and maybe not.
So are they making any other changes to stay competitive? Because at this point, it's like,
Well, you know, that's a big one. Dropping the price point $100. And Microsoft will tell you that the Kinect is integral to their experience. And they keep saying this. But most of the gamers that I've spoken with, you know, we have some Xbox Ones at That Computer Store on the Game Center, and it really doesn't get that much use. There aren't a lot of games that take advantage of it. The voice recognition is okay, but okay is not good enough, you know, for prime time. They say it's not baked in. So by dropping this, that's going to be a really big competitive move. One of the other things they're doing is Xbox Live Gold. It's a $60 a year subscription that traditionally you had to have that to connect to like Hulu and Netflix and Amazon and Vudu and some of the value-added services that make the Xbox One a media entertainment device.
Right.
They're now dropping that requirement. But if you do continue your Xbox Gold subscription, they're going to start giving you free games every month.
That's a plus because games cost a lot of money.
Yeah, well, like I was going to buy a game a couple nights ago, and it was a $15 game. It was super cheap. But in June, when all these changes happen, they're going to be giving that game free to Xbox Live Gold subscribers. Plus, they're going to do some cool, like, hey, this month Forza is going to be 50% off or whatever. So a good opportunity for people to build that game library on the cheap. So, you know, it's probably a good idea to keep that. And those two things combined are really going to, I think, push sales up for the Xbox One.
So how does this put this side by side with PS4? Will this be a great competition, or who's going to outsell who?
You know, at this point, it's really going to boil down to fanboyism. You know, do you like Sony better? Do you like Microsoft? They're both great consoles. They both have, you know, great hardware. The media experience in the Xbox One is probably a little bit better than in the PS4. The PS4's got some really good games right now, but the Xbox One has some really good games coming out. The launch titles were really strong. So it really boiled. Flip a coin. You know, if you like Sony more, you're going to like the PS4. If you like the Xbox Microsoft world more, you're going to probably like that one better.
I would have to say it's a good move by the Xbox, especially now many folks can maybe start shopping for the holidays where they're thinking about that, even get things discounted even now.
And you can still get the Kinect. In fall, they're going to box the Kinect alone because they do still want people to use that experience. And it is kind of cool. I mean, I was walking by, my wife was playing Assassin's Creed last night, and the Xbox...
That's cool, your wife was playing Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, she was playing Assassin's Creed last night, and I walked by in the living room, and the Xbox goes, "Hi, Steven," and I, "Hey, Xbox, what's up?" You know, it actually recognized me as I walked by. And we had like a really a cool laugh about it afterwards because it was just like a second nature. It like beeped at me. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" You
know, that actually happened, especially when we went to your store, the computer store, That Computer Store. And you just waved your hand and it recognized it was you.
Yeah, and the hands control. I mean, that is really cool stuff on the Xbox One. I say give it a season and let that get a little more accurate. And I think the Kinect will really start to take off at that point.
I might really do that. Well, if anybody wants to buy me an Xbox, feel free to.
Is there a sponsorship opportunity here, ladies and gentlemen?
Right. Yeah. Xbox One.
Cool. It is a lot of fun.
Well, folks, owner of That Computer Store, Steven Miano. Of course, all our Tech Talk segments are uploaded to our website, WACH.com, to find out more about him and what you can do. folks visit our website. Stay with us. We're back after this.